Hello everyone, my name is Juan, also known as Lost Knight, and welcome back to Dark Days. We are starting our way to the shaded woods through this little road with these freaky looking motherfuckers, dude. These guys, what a weird design. They got some, they need to see a dermatologist, man. They need to see some people. That's definitely infected. You know what I mean? They're just so weird looking. I know we shouldn't comment on appearances, but God, go get that checked out, man. Anyways, now this is the only time we have to fight these guys, unfortunately, so pretty cool that their weapon is actually a human spine and tailbone and a skull. It's pretty metal. But it does give you a little hint as to what these guys consume. Not sure what they're doing here though, or what their whole deal is. But yeah, it's gonna keep it moving. This next area we're gonna go through can be a bit intimidating, so I'm gonna show you guys an easy way to get through it. Shaded Woods has a few things. There's a couple good items we want to get today. And one important NPC that we want to talk to, which is going to sell us our next main weapon. We could see these guys were having dinner on a proud night in person. I believe it's right up here. Yeah, it's this right here. Taking a look at the statue. Alright, so this path has three ways you could go. You can take this up to Aldius Keep, which we can't access yet. You can go down this way with the Falconers to get to the Shrine of Winter, and then we can go through here, which is the main progression. And this area has some bullshit enemies, so they have this mechanic where they look like player ghosts and you can't lock onto them. So I'm gonna show you guys a little easy way to get through it. But first, what you want to start out doing really is we want to go talk to an important NPC. One of the cooler NPCs, I think. So we're just gonna hug this left side. I don't know if you guys hear him, he's still napping. There we go. And I don't think any of these guys followed us. It's a little bit hard to see them sometimes, but I think we're in the clear. Alright. And here we have
Leave me be. I like it.
this talking head.
You make tis rare.
Vengarl, one of the
I don't know. Now I'd grown.
Frozen Knights.
May bear a great burden, but I want to warn you of something. My body. I see visions. My body. My body.
So he's trying to warn us that he was actually a pretty ferocious knight. You get the decapitate gesture, quite comical. Dude, From Software, people say they don't have a sense of humor, but this is the little jokes that they throw in. Like, you're talking to a decapitated head, and you get the decapitate gesture. That's pretty funny.
Our kingdom been a sellsword all I ever knew was what I am grateful, but such can. Why must thank you here?
And we get his helm by exhausting his dialogue. And there it is. What's going to be one of our main weapons, the Claymore. And we can also get some gold pine resin. He sells an infinite amount of it, which is pretty dang sick. So Vengarl is a pretty cool character. He's a kind of like that warrior that finds peace archetype. So he used to be a pretty ferocious fighter, mercenary for the king, King Bendrick. And once he was slain, his body, since he's undead, his body persisted, and it's just loose, roaming the world somewhere, just being a danger to everyone.
Farewell. I will retire to my...
But now he's contemplative, since he really doesn't have much else to do. Just chilling out here in the woods. Alright, we can see this tree. Oh, so these are the guys I was talking about. So bit of a pain in the ass with the rapier. So if we hit this tree, it makes that noise. It'll actually cause the ghosts, I guess, the invisible ghost enemy. It'll cause them to attack the tree, which gives you a slight opening to attack them. But this glade is actually quite small. I'm gonna try to see if we trigger one of them. Maybe they're not in aggro range just yet. But this glade's actually quite small, so it looks pretty big because of the mist. What you want to do is just hug the right side, and you'll eventually circle all of it, which will get you all the items that you want to get. So I guess there's not one here. Now you do want to go through here. On my first playthrough I didn't really bother, but there are a few good things you can get. Man, this must be one of the... Can't tell if he's wielding a longsword or not. The longsword ones are the ones you gotta watch out for. I think this is one of the dagger wielders. Oh no, he has a sword for sure. You want to watch out for them because the R1 spam is real. You can see if we hit the tree, he'll start attacking the tree, which gives us that window to hit him. But yeah, there's a lot of cool items, a few cool items in this area that are worth it. So you definitely want to come through here and pick them up. And we can see the other guy right there. Now these dagger ones, you want to be careful. They'll actually run up to you and backstab you. And because they're wielding the dagger, their crit damage is actually stupid. You can easily get one-shotted here, so... If you've ever seen the short Happy Souls, if you haven't seen it, I don't know where you've been, but I recommend it. It's hilarious. And then we're not going to open the chest. We see that we have the guy waiting for us to turn our back right there. He is one of the dagger users, so the moment you try to kite to open the chest, he'll get backstabbed, and it's pretty much an instant kill at the health that we're at. He really doesn't want to come over here, and our S-stock's pretty low on his durability. Now we don't want to risk breaking it, so I'll probably just use the bastard sword right now just to handle this guy. And I think he's the only one there. So here's the first cool treasure. The old sun ring. Which is not a bad starting ring for if you're gonna use it, really. Any build can use it. The way it works is once you hit a certain damage threshold, it'll create an explosion. So say an enemy's attacking you. Once it crosses that threshold, the ring will just create an explosion. So it kind of helps out because it gets you out of that sticky situation. And we're just gonna rock the halberd for right now. But there's another little treasure we want to get here, which is much better for our build. You can see that when we find these guys, they're usually one of those trees nearby. Man, these guys are slippery. So you can always use it if you're having trouble with these phantoms. And we got right here. clear bluestone ring. It's not the tear stone ring. It's a different ring, which is okay. I don't really think we're gonna use it much since we're not running an intelligence build with this guy. But up this little path through the right side, we do get a very, very useful ring. Chloranthy ring +1. Alright, let's handle this guy first before we check it out. Man, the halberd range is pretty deceptive. I think, oh my god, I think one-handed you actually get a bit more range. Let's see, let's deal with this guy real quick. Yeah, I thought I had him right there. There we go. Just let my stamina recover a bit and try to get him a bit closer. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can get him with the spin attack. There we go. I think that's a player phantom. That's not another enemy. And then that's pretty much the area. It's actually quite small without the fog, but it looks huge. It can be a bit intimidating. Once you complete the loop, there's a path, which is the path forward, and we're out of the shaded woods. So, yeah. And then there should be... Huh. Don't remember that enemy being there. There we go. So here's the bonfire for this area. So shaded woods, here on out, this is where my memory is a bit foggy. So this might as well be a blind run because I don't remember much from either the vanilla game or the Scholar of the First Sin. I know there's a few changes to some of the areas. Already I'm noticing, like, I don't remember that enemy being there. Maybe they were. I don't know. Just checking out some of the rings that we got. Cannot... Oh, right. I gotta... Can't have 2 Chloranthy rings, right? Jeez, your dad lets you have 2 Chloranthy rings? Nope. No, he doesn't. Miyazaki, why? Alright, so we're gonna see what we got going on. Little Radiant Life Gem. Oh my god, the pokes are not the move. Free aiming these pokes is a bit of a drag. See, those little urns with the faces will actually cost curse. Same as the pursuer thrusting attack with the blue glowing sword. They'll hollow you out pretty much, so don't want to let the meter fill up too much. And then we got a little chest right here. Let's see what we got. Magic bolt. Alright. I don't think that's the way to go to that area, but we won't go there just yet. There is a... Yeah, that's the ledge. I think there's a little secret here that we can get. Try jumping. And then there's the Lion Knight that has the Fang key to get Ornifex. Alright. Alright, let's progress a little bit through here. And let's not forget to put our sign. Okay, so Shaded Woods. We're gonna try to use slashing with this, guys. Does a little bit less damage than the pokes. You can see the pokes do a bit more, and we get that critical with the Leo ring especially, but the slashes are a bit wider obviously, so being that we can't lock on, they're a little bit easier. And oh, there's no basilisk. Alright, and there's no Lion Knights either. That's pretty interesting. Alright, what do we got here? Got you. My curse meter is a little bit high. Probably want to kite this guy up. Oh my god. I think most of my deaths this playthrough have been just carelessness. That's alright. Should be more attentive to where I'm wandering off. Summon sign has disappeared. Yeah, gravity can be pretty OP. Alright, let's reset the sign. And we'll try to progress through this area a bit. Yeah. Try to see how it goes. There's the path there. But he's having a rough day up there. Damn. So that lion statue that we saw by the bonfire across the ledge, that's another one of the statues you could use the fragrant branch of yore. And here's another one. But the one that's by the ledge is actually quite important. So it'll grant you access to the blacksmith that can create boss weapons. So that's how you gain access to that character, to that NPC. So another important, yeah, this area is pretty different from what I remember. I guess the lion warriors are not here anymore. See another one of these phantom enemies. Probably don't want to have my back turned to this guy for too long. We both suck, bro. We both missed. But you definitely suck more. Pause. Oh, got a chunk. Yeah, and some petrified dragon bone. Alright. Then, let's see. Before we go over there, let's explore a little bit. See what we got. So there's an enemy type here that was the... Oh, speaking of the devil. The Lion Knights, which are also Pharosan in origin, I believe. They're also from the same land as Vengarl. And at first I thought these guys were... Probably don't want to fight this guy in this very narrow space, dude. Am I fucking Jason Bourne? That dodge, bro. But yeah, at first I thought their armor was meant to look like lions, but it's actually, if you look at their legs, they're actually beast-like. So this is a creature, and we can see the pokes doing pretty good damage. Got some trotches. Got another Lion Knight right here. And I think this is one of the enemy types you can backstab. We're gonna try to see if we can get one. Yeah. Some more trotches. Gotta break the pots, you know what I mean? Got another Pharaoh's Lockstone. And see what else. I think we got one. Hey, you're different. And he was kind of gazing at the statue right there. Probably a hint that that's some kind of warrior, lion warrior related item. Which I had no idea what it is, or what is behind the chest from the other statue. No, you're actually not that tough. Yo, Lion Warrior skirt, that's actually a pretty good drop. Another useful item if you're running the mage build. I think it buffs your magic in some way. We can see we got a couple more of these curse pots. Hello. And then that pot that's right there in the middle, if you look at the floor carefully, you can see it's slightly different from the rest of the texture of the ground. and it's kind of a trap. I should probably focus on fighting this guy first. If you walk over it, it'll actually break, and it'll make you fall into a pit of basilisks. Damn, he hit me with the guard break, dude. He's not messing around. And also a corrosive pool that will degrade your equipment and break it. So, pretty nasty little trap right there. We don't want to be caught into it. Yeah, I'll probably finish this little section here and probably call it for this episode. I think these knives can break this, right? Yeah. Sweet. And get this guy. Hello. And we can see the longsword guys had a different armor, so that's why they're a little bit tougher. But I think we'll probably call it right here for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll pick it up on the next Dark Days. Complete the rest of this little Lost Woods, or Shaded Woods section. And got another little sneaky guy right here. Bruh. Alright, guys. Alright, yeah, we'll call it right here. I'll see you guys on the next episode.